Johnny, as we get older, years kind of feel like weeks. So, but with this championship game drought for you guys, how long has that felt to you since 2015?
I don't know. When you get my age, last week was a long time. You can't remember. It's you just play one season at a time and have fun at what you're doing, and you play hard and have fun. You don't think about those things. You just every game's a blessing, every season's a blessing, and so I don't think about how long it's been, or if we won it 10 years in a row, this one's different. And I hear coaches say that all the time. This one's special. Well, the next one is. As I used to say, what have you done for me lately? I think that's the biggest thing is in sports, and what have we done lately? And this is the latest edition of McMinn Central basketball, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Got a great group that play hard and they don't ever give up, and they fight through their craziness and everything else. But I don't think about how long it's taken or anything.
Well, the only reason I got to score so many points is my teammates. Like, all my 3 points came from assists from like Molly and Reagan. And it wouldn't happen without the rebounds. And I'm glad my points were a turning point for our team, but I couldn't have done it without them. If I didn't have Maddox layups, Molly steals, Reagan handling, we wouldn't have won. Everybody contributed and turned the game around. So I don't think my points was the main thing. I think it was just our team effort as a whole.
Into that, just be never giving up.
I know in my mind, when I'm not scoring, I need to help my team in other ways. So I needed to trust my teammates, give them the ball. Karina had an amazing shooting night, so I knew I needed to help my team in other ways just besides scoring.
Were you guys kind of holding that defensive kind of flip the switch kind of in your pocket for late? It seemed like y'all just kind of deployed it out and just totally flipped the game y'all's favor.
I think things finally started to click for us. It took a while for us to get going, so I think things just started to click. Our energy came up a lot. Having this game at the end of the day, I think it took a while for our motors to kick in.
I think we didn't want the season to end so quick, and we were struggling in the beginning, but we didn't want to end on such a bad note, so everybody just wanted to go hard. And at least if we did lose, it would have been on a very good note with amazing defense and offense on both ends.
Reagan, you talk about that massive three-point play there late in the fourth quarter, what you saw open up, because it really kind of started to seal the game.
Yeah, I don't really try to score that much because I stick to defense and stuff, but every now and then I try to score, and I got to give it to them because they score most of our points, and Karina had a great night tonight, so just it was good overall.
I think it means a lot to our community. Our community has helped us throughout this whole process, funding this trip and stuff like that. So not only are we playing for ourselves, we're playing for our community and the other little girls that have watched us just like we were 10 or so years ago.
Yeah, because we received a card and it said win state, and it said please.
We had a big send-off. We went to all our elementary schools, and they gave us a parade as we left. So it's big for our community.
You talk about being little girls. Were you all down here in 2015 when McMinn played? Did that resonate with you guys back then?
Yeah, before we came up here on the trip, actually, my mom had Facebook memories, and it was all of us here as little kids watching the state tournament 10 years or so years ago.
My sister came. She's over there. She came here a couple years ago, or a while ago, I guess. So I've been part of it for a while.
Johnny, Karina's night doesn't come by luck or by chance. I'm sure there's hours of shooting that she's put in the gym. What do you like most about her game and kind of what she brings skill set wise?
I just think that with her, along with everybody else, but I think, and she didn't say it this way, or you didn't get it this way, but just listening to what she's saying, she didn't score 27 points for Karina. She scored 27 points for the visiting team up there. And sometimes she takes bad shots, and sometimes she gets out of control. But she's trying to win for the team, and that's the bottom line. If I thought she was selfish, then I'd just sit her over there and say, you're not playing. You're a selfish player. Everybody that we've got, I think, is very unselfish, and they're looking at, is McMinn Central being successful? If we played a game earlier this year, and I think Karina had 26 points, and we lost by 2. and we went in the dressing room, and to me, watching the reaction, she was the most distraught in there. They were all upset, but she was more distraught. And it was almost like, if I'd scored 2 more points, you know, if I'd have hit another 3 out here. So I think all of them are that way, and they're doing things for McMinn Central.
Like I said earlier, if I'm not scoring the normal points I'm scoring, I like to impact the game in other ways as far as rebounds and steals. Well, along with Karina's points, I was trying to give her the ball she was on. Steals, I needed to help my team in order to give us that run and the confidence in order to go up.
What was going on with your contact early in the game?
I got fouled and like she kind of hit my eye and the contact fell out, but I caught it. So I gave it to my team and I was going to shoot 1 free throw, and then maybe I thought or shoot a couple of free throws, go out, put it back in and come in, but then they said you have 30 seconds to go put it back in. So I just licked it and put it back in my eye.
One last question.